As we get closer to 10,000 subscribers, I wanted to put out one video with my entire Nothing to a Knife series. For anyone that has missed it or only seen a few episodes, this will be a video fully based on the entire series from episode 1 to episode 9, so you can sit back and watch it all at once. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like. I will be giving away a bunch of skins in this video. All you need to do, stick around, watch the video, and find out where the giveaways are. I will be giving away this knife at 10,000 subscribers. All you need to do is like this video, be subscribed to the channel, comment down below, and make sure your trade link or Steam ID is in the description of your YouTube channel. Today's sponsor, GamerPay, wants to give you a free €5 on your first €50 transaction. GamerPay is a peer-to-peer trading site and is the only marketplace with no buying or selling fees. GamerPay also allows you to sell your items on TradeLock, and you can still use your items until they are purchased. You can also find some of the cheapest skins on the CS2 market on GamerPay. Click the link in the description to claim your free €5 today, and thank you GamerPay for sponsoring the video. Over the past 3 weeks, I've been playing the game and grinding to get my weekly care packages. This past week, you can see I got the Tuxedo as well as the Fracture case. The week before that, I got the Recoil case, and my first week that I played, I got the Dreams and Nightmare case. So 3 weeks, I am now starting off with $2.38. That is US prices, that is Steam prices. Let's get into it. Starting off our first trade up, we got a 96-cent trade up with a 104.17% profitability and a 60% chance to profit. We are going to be using one MP9 featherweight at a 0.11 float in minimal wear condition and 9 Cyber Forces at a 0.19 float or lower. The best outcome here is a $1.88 M4A1S with one skin where we will lose money. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we got the items for 2 of these trade ups. We got 96 cents a piece. Obviously we want that M4A1S or the Mac 10. Everything else is either break even or a loss of money, so let's hope for that M4A1S. 3, 2, 1. You know what? We'll take that. That's a 10-cent profit right there. Alright guys, second one here. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Well, that's about break even right there with about 4 cents in the negative. So I went ahead and sold those items. We picked up one more of these contracts so we can see if we can get that M4A1S. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now we're up to $3.12. I got another trade up here. This consists of 10 fragments, SCAR 20s. They are a 0.186 float at an average cost of 0.09. This will give you an 80% chance to profit with 111% 0.11 after Steam fees, giving you the best option, again, that M4A1S at a 74-cent profit. Let's get into it. Alright, so we just picked up 3 of these with our $3.12 that we had. First one here, 3, 2, 1. Well, that's about a 10-cent profit, so do you know what? It's better than nothing. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, we're into our second one here. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. That's another 74-cent profit. We're up huge. Alright, we got our third trade up here. Let's see if we can get another M4A1S and finish this video off on a good note. We don't want to see that R8 revolver. Everything else, we're happy seeing. 3, 2, 1, go. That's not what we wanted to see. So you already know I can't finish this video off on an L, so we're going to pick up 2 more of these contracts here. We're going to see if we can make some more money. We are still in the profit, so hopefully we don't lose money on these next 2. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Do you know what? We'll take it. Anything but the R8. That's 10 cents right there. Let's go. All right, we got our last trade up here. Let's see if we can finish it off on a good note. Anything but that R8 revolver. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. That's another one. 3 of these in this one video. That is a huge profit and a great way to start this series. Let's get it. So that's a great way to start off this first episode of Nothing to a Knife. We're now at $4.27. In the last episode, we finished off with $4.27. Since then, we have now picked up another weekly drop. We got another case that we sold off for 26 cents. We are now starting off this video with $4.53. I got 2 profitable trade ups in this video for you guys, so make sure to check them out. For this week's episode, I have decided to go for some more risky trade ups, only around a 50 to 60% odd to profit. However, if we do profit and we do get the highest value item, we are making a huge return on our money that we put in. This is a very risky option to do. However, since we are only at $4.53, I do want to take these risks now before we get to a higher value and lose way more money. So the first trade up we got here today is the sawed off origami. We have 6 of these in minimal wear condition at a 0.09 float or lower, average cost of 11 cents. And we have 4 M249 system locks in a field tested condition under a 0.2 float and under a price of 15 cents per unit. The top outcome here is a Mac 10 factory new condition for $3.33, which gives us a $1.64 profit through Steam fees after we sell it. Now we do have a chance to lose our money on 3 of these items. The worst one here, obviously the Grand Prix, we are losing $1 if we hit this item. So this trade up will cost you $1.26. It will have a 117.46% profitability after your Steam fees, and profit on this trade up will be around 22 cents on average. That is factoring in the lowest and the highest. However, we are going to try and get that Mac 10 for the highest possible outcome of $1.64 profit. Alright guys, so since we had $4.53, we were able to pick up 3 of these trade ups. Average cost $1.26. There are about 5 items in this trade up that we do want. There are 3 items that we do not want to see, especially that Grand Prix. We will lose about $1 every time we see that. We do want to see that Mac 10 or the dual Berettas. Those will both be the highest profit, $1.64 or $1.21. Let's get into our first trade up here. 3, 2, 1. We'll take that. That's about an 84-cent profit. That is a big start to this video. Alright guys, we got our second trade up ready here. Once again, we do not want to see that UMP, the Mag 7, or the CZ75. Anything else is profit. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's take it. 62-cent profit. We're off to a great start. 2 big hits in a row. Great start to this video. Alright guys, we got our third trade up ready here. This is going to be the last attempt I have at this trade up contract. However, I will have another set of trade ups after this. Once again, we know what we want and we know what we don't want to see. So let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's take it. That is another great one. That's actually one of the best options we can get. That is $1.01 profit. That is a huge start to the video. 3 huge hits in a row. Great start. Alright guys, so the second trade up contract that we're going to be going for consists of 4 ventilators in a factory new condition, 0.035 float or lower with an average cost of 29 cents. We got 1 ventilator in the minimal wear condition at a 0.09 float at an average cost of 12 cents. And we got 5 Yo-Ricks in minimal wear condition, 18 cents or less with a 0.09 float. You can see here the trade up cost is $2.18. We have a profitability of 114.68% if we do hit those higher valued items. We do have a 54.55% chance to profit. It is not a huge percent to profit. However, if we do hit the huge profits here with the Negev power loader, we're making $3 on our trade up. We only have a 9% chance to get this. However, if we do hit that, that's a great trade up. We also have one more down here. Everything on here, 9% chance to get. These are all profit right here. So we have 6 options to profit. We have 2 options to basically break even, a tiny bit of a loss, and then we have 3 options where we will lose about 50 cents to $1. So we definitely want to see any of these items. It would be a great video and it would continue on a huge profit start to this video. Let's see what we can do. Alright guys, so we picked up these trade up. We picked up 3 of these trade ups at an average cost of $2.18 for the whole trade up. We had $7, so we were able to pick up 3 of these trade ups, just like the previous 3 we did on the other trade up contract. Once again, we want to get that Negev, the Tech 9, or the 5.7. Those will all be the best profit that we can see. So far, we've been lucky with this video. 3 for 3 on very good profits. Let's get this. 3, 2, 1, go. That is a decent profit. We got 33 cents profit on that trade up right there. All right, guys, we got our second trade up ready here. Once again, we don't want to see the Desert Eagle, the Mag 7, or the Scar 20. Anything else would pretty much be break even or a profit. We are really looking for that Negev power loader. That would be a huge profit. 3, 2, 1, go. That is another decent profit right there. That's about a 40-cent profit, so we're still on our roll. Every single trade up we've done in this video so far has been profit. We are doing great. All right, guys, we got our third and final trade up for this trade up contract, and to finish off this week's Nothing to a Knife episode. So far, we have made profit on all 5 trade ups we've done. Let's finish this off. Let's hope to get that Negev power loader for a huge $3 profit. Send us over $10 to start off episode number 3. Let's see if we can get that. 3, 2, 1, go. You know what? We will take that. It is a tiny bit of a loss. However, since we have been hitting profits on every single trade so far this video, 15-cent loss, we will take that, and we'll start off the next episode way higher than we were at the start of this episode. If you missed last week's episode, we had some insanely profitable trade ups, and we are now at $7.58. As always, we're taking last week's final price of $7.58, and we're adding in our weekly drops that we got this week. This week we got a Nova candy apple in minimal wear and a recoil case. The candy apple sold for 8 cents, and the recoil case sold for 35 cents. Not a huge amount of money, however, we're now up to $8.01 to start this video. Starting off with our first trade up that we got here for this week, we got 4 factory new survivalist revolvers and 6 minimal wear Cobalt Core Mag 7s. We have a $3.26 trade up cost. We got a 114.42% profitability after Steam fees, and we got a 50% odd to profit. The best one here, we got the Stone Cold Galil AR coming in at $4.04 profit. We have 13.6% chance to hit this. As you can see, all of these ones where we either break even, lose a tiny bit, or make our money back are all around a 13.6% chance. Now, we do have 4 options where we will lose money, however they are only 9% each, and they're only around $1 lost on each. So we have $3.26 for this. Let's pick up 2 of these and start it off. Alright guys, since we finished off with $8.01 in the last episode, we're able to pick up 2 of these at $3.26. We'll start with our first trade up here in 3, 2, 1, go. That is a bit of a loss. We're down about 62 cents on that. Not a very good start to this week's episode. Alright guys, hopefully we can redeem ourselves on this one here. We're really looking for that Galil AR Stone Cold. It'll be an extra $4 and it'll help us in our next trade up. We really need to hit this. Let's see if we can do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get it. That is what we needed. $4.04 profit. That's a huge comeback from that last trade up. Alright, so we're just a few cents under the next trade up that we need, so I'm going to pick up 1 more of these and test our luck. Hopefully we can get a profitable one, even if it's 10-cent profit. That's all we need for this next trade up, so hopefully that will get us there. 3, 2, 1, go. That is a good one right there. That's 43 cents profit. That is all we needed to move on to our next trade up. Alright guys, so after those first 3 trade ups of the video, we're now at $11.86, which makes us have enough money to move on to this next trade up here. $11.45 for this trade up. It consists of 5 Mag 7 heats in minimal wear condition, under a 0.09 float, and a price of 84 cents per item. And then we got 5 factory new MP9 goos in a 0.029 factory new condition at a $1.45 cost per skin. We got a 130.92% chance of profitability here, and the odds to profit are 50%. Now, if you do look at it here, if we are losing, we're barely losing any money, but if we do hit this Galil right here, we're gaining $19.53. This will be a huge opportunity for us to move forward in this video. And if we do lose here, we're down 64 cents. And that is the worst case scenario. Everything here, equal chance to hit, 16.67% chance. Alright guys, we just picked up our items here. $11.45 is cost, so we don't have much wiggle room if we do lose here. However, if we do hit that Galil, we're making $19.53. Let's add this last item here. 3, 2, 1, go. Do you know what? 2 cents in the negative, we will take that. It is not that bad of a loss. Alright guys, since we only lost 2 cents, we're still at $11.84. We sold off our item and now we picked up it again to attempt this trade up since we still have the money to afford it. Let's add these last 3 items here and get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. You know what? That is 8 cents profit, so we're still not making that huge hit. However, we still are making a tiny bit of money. Let's sell this off and try for one more. Alright guys, we're going for one more attempt here to finish off this video. Hopefully we can hit that Galil, $19 profit. We'll also be happy with that 5-7 monkey business for $2.37 profit. Let's hope we can see it to finish off this video. 3, 2, 1, come on Gaben. That is a 9-cent loss. However, you know what? We are still around $11. It was still a profitable video. Hopefully in the next one we can get around $20 to $30. I will be giving away this Glock 18 water elemental. All you need to do is drop a like on this video and comment down below your favorite trade up we have done so far. Spoiler alert from last week's episode, we finished off with $11.83. This week, we did play our weekly drop again, got the Revolution case and sold it for 62 cents. That puts us at a starting price for this week's episode at $12.45. Let's see if we can turn that into $20 to $30 in this episode. So last week, we finished off trying this exact same trade up. However, a week later, now some of the prices have changed. The worst option is that high roller at 95 cents of a loss. However, we're going to attempt this one again. So we have $12.45. This costs $11.30. Consists of 5 Mag 7 heats at a 0.09 float or lower in minimal wear condition and a cost of 80 cents per. Then we got 5 MP9 goos at a 0.029 factory new condition at a cost of $1.46 per unit. We have a 50% chance to make our money. If we do lose some money here, most of the time we aren't losing a whole lot. This $1 will set us back. However, the best option here is that Galil, $17.98 profit. We do have an average of a $3 profit. However, we are really looking for this Galil right here. Let's jump over and do one of these trade ups and see if we can hit it. Alright guys, we picked up all the items we need for this trade up. Let's see if we can hit that Galil Eco. 3, 2, 1, go. That is not what we wanted to see. That is a 95-cent loss, and that sets us back for the next trade. So the video isn't starting off very good. We lost our 95 cents there. We're at $11.50. This trade up costs $11.30, so we're able to pick it up one more time and test our luck. We really want that Galil Eco. Let's see if we can get it. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there is a $3.34 profit. That is a great outcome and a great way to continue on this video. So that 5-7 monkey business gave us $3.34, put us to $14.84 in our balance. We picked up this trade one last time, and then we're going to move on to some new trade ups. Let's see if we can hit that Galil Eco in this last attempt. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are down 95 cents again. That is a bad start to this video. The worst option, 2 times out of 3. So the second trade up that we got for this video consists of 4 Spectres StatTrak factory new at a 0.0355 float or lower, $1.07 per unit, and 6 CZ75s in minimal wear condition. StatTrak once again, the distressed, 28 cents per unit, 0.09299 or lower. We have a 60% chance to profit on this. We are looking for that black tie, that ghost crusader. Those are both some pretty big outcomes that we can get. The worst options here, we have 4 chances at getting a loss. Everything here on this top row, 8% chance to get. Down here, 12% chance. So we are most likely to get one of these on the bottom row. We do not want to see the sawed off or the scar. Let's jump into this trade up and see what we can get. So we are still up in this week's episode. However, we have lost 95 cents and got the worst outcome 2 out of the 3 trade ups we have done so far. So let's hope here that we can get one of those better options. Let's do this trade up in 3, 2, 1, go. That is an okay hit. That is $2.91 profit. That is a great rebound from that last 95-cent loss. And let's do this again. So far we have lost on 2 of them and made money on 2 of them. We are definitely in the profit for this week's episode, but let's see if we can get this one to another profitable trade. We're going to do the same trade again. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there is $1.12 in the profit. It isn't that big of a gain. However, once again, we didn't lose money on that trade, so that is a good way to continue on this video. Alright guys, so the final trade up we're going to be doing for this video consists of the same outcomes. However, we're using different inputs. We got 4 Spectres at a factory new condition, $0.039, $1.07 per unit. We got 3 MP5 SD Desert Strikes, minimal wear condition, 30 cents per unit at a 0.09 float or lower, and 3 Bone Forged Revolvers, 31 cents per unit at a 0.09 float in minimal wear condition. This costs $6.11. 60% chance to profit with those same outcomes. We do really want to see if we can get that black tie or that ghost crusader. However, those are a lower percent, only about 8% each. Let's see if we can jump into this and finish this video off over $20. We have picked up the items for this final trade up. We have 6 chances at making profit and 4 chances at losing some money. Let's see if we can finish this video off and get over that $20 mark. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. That is another great one right there. We got this earlier. This is $2.76 profit on this trade up. Great way to finish off this video. Finish off with $20.68. This week, once again, we played and got our weekly drop. We got the snakebite case, which came in at 29 cents after we sold it. This puts us to $20.97 to start off this week's episode. So the first trade up we're going to do in this week's episode costs $9.02. It consists of 6 SCAR 20 outbreaks, minimal wear condition. They are stat track at a 0.09 float or lower, 77 cents per unit. And we got 4 M249 Spectres, 0.039 float or lower, factory new condition, and once again stat track. This is a 57.14% chance at profiting. If we look over here, we can see we will profit actually on most of these items, a pretty good amount. The lowest being about $1, but we can hit a $15 profit here with 10% chance at getting. Even this other 10% that we do lose on, it's only a 38-cent loss. Then looking down here in the 7%ers, we can lose about $1 on this one and $4.75 on this one. So we do not want to see this one right here. However, all these other items, great chance at profiting. We really want to see this Negev power loader. Let's see if we can hit this. Let's get into the trade up. We got all our items here and ready for this trade up. Like I said, we want to see that Negev power loader, 10.7% chance at hitting it. It would be a great way to start the video and $15 profit. Let's see if we can do this. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there, we will take that. That is a $4.57 profit. It is a great way to start this video and helps us out on that journey to nothing to a knife. Moving over to the second trade up here, this one consists of 7 Phantom SG 553s, factory new condition at a 0.035 float or lower, and $1.43 per unit, as well as 3 Tech 9 re-entries, minimal wear condition, 66 cents per unit at a 0.09 float or lower. This one costs $11.99 to do. This was actually under the premium option on TradeUp Spy, which I did get, so we are going to be having some more TradeUps that we can do in all of these videos. The odds to profit on this, 56.67% chance. We do want to see this P250 Asimov at is $7.45 profit. All the other ones we don't really want to see. Even this one here, it's about 62 cents profit, which is good. However, not a whole lot. We'd also see a 44-cent profit here, a 41-cent loss here, a $1.20 loss here, and right here, the worst option, a $1.98 loss. Let's see if we can hit that P250 Asimov. Let's get into the trade up. We've now jumped back over to CS2 and we're ready to do this trade up. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there, that is a 44-cent profit, so it is still something that we will take. It's not that P250 Asimov we wanted, however, it is still profit. Jumping over to the last trade up here, we got a 100% profit trade up. This was actually just in my last episode that I released 2 days ago, and it was not 100% profit. It was about 80% profit. However, since then, the prices have increased on some of these items. This one here was negative in the last one. However, now it's a $1.24 profit. We will not lose money on this trade up. Let's see if we can do this. It's $24.80. So we have just enough money to do this trade up one time. However, we will be profitable. We'll sell it off and we'll do it a second time. We do want to see this eco right here. This would be a huge win for this video. $42.39 profit. If we can hit this 2 times in a row and do this trade up twice, it would be a great way to end off this video. It consists of 4 Mac 10 button mashers, 0.035 or lower, factory new condition, $3.50 per unit, and we got 6 pole position in minimal wear condition, 0.08 float or lower, $1.80. Like I said, $24.80 for this trade up, 100% profitable. We are not losing money and there's no risk. Anything we will take. Let's see what we can get. All right, guys, we picked up all the items we need for this trade up. It was hard to get that pole position because it is a 0.08 float or lower in minimal wear, which is pretty hard to get. It did take a few hours to get these items. However, we got them and we're able to do this trade up. Let's see what we can get. Let's hope for that Galil AR. Everything else is profitable, but we want that $42. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. That is huge. $42.39 profit. That is a huge hit for this video. That is a great way to continue on. That last Galil Eco hit was a huge way to continue on this video. So far, we have made our money on every single trade in this video. We got this one more time. If we can hit that Galil Eco again, that is a great way, and we will be over $100, which can technically already buy a knife. However, we are going to continue going if we do hit that $100 mark. Let's see if we can get that Galil again. 3, 2, 1, go. No way. Again? Let's go. $42.39 profit. We're over $100. 2 of those trade ups in a row. That is $80 in profit in 2 trades. Great way to finish off this video. I will be giving away this AK-47 Ice Cold. All you need to do is comment down below on what your favorite AK skin is in CS2. Finish that week's video with $110.76. Once again, in this week, we played our weekly drop. We got the recoil case, sold it for 30 cents, and the starting price that we have in our balance for this week is $111.06. The first trade up that we're going to start with for this week's episode is 10 M249 downtowns. They are stat track, minimal wear at a 0.0905 float or lower, and we have $2.21 per item. This trade up costs $22.10. It has 131% profitability after those Steam fees. We have a 66% chance at making our money. As we can see here, the best outcome is that ice cold in factory new condition. We have a 33% chance to hit that. We can also hit the P250, which is pretty much break even. However, we make about 80 cents. And then the sawed off, we will lose about $11. Once again, this is with Steam fees included. Let's see what we can do. Hopping over here to CS, we have the items now. We have picked them up and we are ready to do this straight up. Once again, we want to see that ice cold in factory new condition stat track. It will be $61.64. It'll be about a $31 profit. Let's see if we can get this luck. 3, 2, 1, go. We will take that. We aren't losing a lot of money. That is 85 cents in the profit. It's better than losing on that sawed off. We will take that. Since we had so much luck in last week's episode, we're going to be trying this trade up one more time. This week, the prices have changed a tiny bit. 4 Button Smasher Mac 10s, factory new, stat track, $3.59 per unit at a 0.035 float or lower, and 6 CZ75 pole positions, stat track, minimal wear, $1.94 per unit at a 0.08 float or lower. This trade up costs $26, and the best outcome once again is that eco that we hit back to back last week. Let's see if we continue our luck, hit it again, and go 3 for 3 on this trade up. We have a 73% chance at making money, and if we do lose money, we're only losing $3.76. Jumping back over here to CS, we're going to see if we can hit this one more time. We're 2 for 2 on the eco. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 and test our luck before we move on to the next trade up. 3, 2, 1, go. We will take that. That is the second best option. That is $10.14 in the profit. It is a great way to continue on this series. Let's see what the next trade up is. Jumping over to the third trade up we're going to do in this week's video. This one is the biggest trade up we have done so far, and I really hope that we do not hit the lowest outcome on this. We have 2 outcomes. It's a 50-50 chance here. We either hit the FAMAS for minus $47, or we hit that Op Wildfire factory new condition, $66 profit for a $151 item. This one here, $65 to do this trade up. It consists of 5 AUG Death by Puppies, minimal wear condition, 0.0869 float or lower, $6.66 per item, and 5 P90 Nostalgias, 0.0869 float, $6.42 per unit. We really want to see that wildfire. If we do not hit that wildfire, we are set back a ton in this series, and we're back to basically $60. We can't even afford to do this a second time if we do miss out, so this is a huge opportunity to make some money. We do not want to see that from us. Let's get into it and finish this trade up. Alright guys, we got our 50-50 chance right here. We got all the items. It did take a lot of time because these floats were extremely low and hard to find. It took about 2 days of sitting, trying to get these items off of buff. We now have the items and we are ready to do this trade up. I really hope we can see that op. If we don't, we are set back and we're back to about $60, and we will need to build back up our inventory. However, this is the risk we have to take. We're at the point now where we have to go big or go home. Let's see what we can do. 3, 2, 1. I'm nervous. Please, Gaben. I don't even want to look. I'm closing my eyes. Let's do it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Open my eyes. Let's go. Yes, we needed that. We needed that. That is huge. $66 profit. We really needed to hit that. That is a great outcome. That is what we wanted to see. That puts us so far ahead in this episode. That is a perfect hit. That is exactly what we needed. Last week, we finished off with $188.46. This week, again, we played our weekly drop, got a Dreams and Nightmare case, as well as a high beam Glock 18 in factory new. We sold these both for a combined price of $1.12. We are going to be starting off this video with $189.58 in our balance. Taking a look at the first trade up we're going to do here, it costs $23.35. It consists of 7 banana Cannon R8 revolvers at a .09 float, minimal wear condition, and they are stat track, $1.75 per unit. And we got 3 G3 SG1 scavengers, stat track, factory new at a .02 or lower, $3.70. This is 139.7% chance at profitability, and our odds to profit are 70% with those Steam fees. The best option here is the Op Duality in factory new condition, $23.08 in the profit. If we do miss on these, we are only losing about $5, so it won't set us back much at all since we have already almost $200. We're going to pick up a couple of these and see what we can do. Jumping over to CS here, we got our first trade up ready to go. We want to see the Op Duality or the P2000 or UMP. All of those will be around $8 to $25 profit. Anything else is not good. However, let's see what we can get. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there, that's $4 in the negative, not a huge loss. Let's continue on. Second trade up here, If we do take a negative one on this one as well, it is hopefully going to help us get a good outcome on the next trade ups that we're going to do. We were lucky in the last 2 weeks, so we will take a couple smaller losses here in hopes that we don't take a huge loss. Let's do this trade up. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there, $5.32 in the negative. That's the worst option. You know what? We will take that as we do have some bigger trade ups coming. Let's see what we can do. The next trade up we have in this series is an insane trade up, 100% profitability, and the lowest profit is $12 profit. Highest option, $50 profit. We can see what we can get from this. It consists of 5 UMP exposures, stat track, factory new at a 0.029 or lower, $1.78 per unit, and we got 5 Mag 7 heats, stat track, minimal wear, $1.58 at a 0.09 or lower. Profitability on this is 226.55 after those Steam fees, and like I said, 100% chance at profit. Anything we get here will be profitable and will go towards our total balance. Let's see what we can do. Maybe do 3 or 4 of these and see if we can get to around $250. Hopping back over to CS, we picked up 4 of these trade ups, so we will be doing 4 of them. Even if we hit the worst option, that is $12 times 4. That is a huge profit and a great way to continue on. We will be over $200 no matter what after these 4 trade ups. Let's see if we can get the top option and make $50 every single time we hit it. 3, 2, 1, go. We will take that. That is $16.82 in the profit. Great way to start. We got our second trade up ready to go. Let's see if we can hit that Galil. 3, 2, 1, go. We will take that. $14.10 in the profit. Let's continue on. Trade up number 3 here. We got it ready to go. We do want to see that Galil, as I've said. Let's see if we can get it on this one. We need that $50 profit. That'll be huge. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. You know what? That is the third best option. We will take that. $17.48 profit. We got our final trade up here before we move on to the next trade up in this episode. Let's see what we can get. Let's get that Galil. 3, 2, 1, go. Not the Galil, but we will take it. $14.10 in the profit. Let's move on to the next one. For the final trade up in this week's episode, we got another 50-50 chance. Last week we did the wildfire trade up at a 50-50 and we did hit it for some insane luck. Let's see if we can test it again and hit the Emperor this time. This consists of 9 XM Incinegators, 0.1875 float or lower in field tested at $4.11, and 1 XM Incinegator at a 0.18749 field tested. You do need to make sure that one of them is at that 749 float instead of a 75, just so it will come out in minimal wear for the Emperor. If you do not do that, it will come out in field tested and you will lose money no matter what. This trade up, $41.10. We have 153.58% chance profitability, and our odds to profit is 50%. Let's see if we can hit it. We have our 10 XMs ready for this trade up. Like I said, we do want to see that Emperor for that profit. If we do hit it, we will be over $300 in this episode. However, if we don't hit it, we will lose about $20. We still will be up about $40 in this week's video, so either way, we're finishing off at a profit from last week. We do want to see if we can hit over that $300. Let's test our luck. We didn't hit any Galil Eco, so maybe the luck will be on our side in this one. 3, 2, 1. 50-50 luck. Let's see it. Let's go. That is what we needed. $67.73 profit. We're over $300. This episode was insane. $310.40 in our balance. We did some 100% trade ups as well as some 50-50s. You guys love to see both of them, so we're going to include some insane trade ups in this one. The first trade up that we're going to do in this week's episode was actually in my no risk trade up video that I posted about 1 week ago. It consists of 9 SG553 Phantoms, stat track, factory new at a 0.029 float or lower at $1.54 per unit, and we got 1 SG553 Phantom, stat track, field tested, 98 cents at a 0.26 float or lower. It is 100% profitable, with the worst option being $14.02 in the profit. Let's hop into CS2 and do a couple of these trade ups. Hopping over here to CS2, we got our first trade up ready and we are at 100% profitable no matter what we get. $14.84 for this trade up. Let's see what we can do. 3, 2, 1, go. That is the worst option. Still $14.02 in the profit. Great way to start the video. We got our second one of these trade ups ready. Let's see what we can hit. 3, 2, 1, go. That is the middle option. That is $16.06 in the profit. Taking a look here at our second trade up before we get into a 5% trade up. This one is another 100% profitable trade up. It consists of 3 factory new petroglyph StatTrak factory new mag 7s at a 0.029 float or lower, and we got 7 mag 7 StatTraks in a minimal wear at a 0.0875 or lower. This one once again is 100% profitable. The best option is $24.62 in the profit. The worst option is only 17 cents profit. However, it is still profitable. This trade up costs $20.01. Let's see what we can hit. We got our first trade up ready. We're going to do 2 of these trade ups. Let's see what we can do. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there is the worst option. However, 17 cents profit, we'll still take that. We got our second trade up here, and honestly, I will take another one of those AUGs. That way we don't hit the best option in any of these first trade ups, and maybe we get lucky on this 5% coming up next. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. That is the best option, $24.62 in the profit. Great way to continue on this video. Taking a look here at our third trade up, we are now at $365 in our balance, so we are going to take some risk on this one. This one is an insane trade up, $488 profit if we do hit this. However, we only have a 5.2% chance. We're going to pick up 2 or 3 of these trades, $15.52 per trade. It consists of 1 Fallout Warning P90 minimal wear at a 0.08 float, $13.63, and 9 factory new 0.003 float. Anything from the train collection, factory new, around 21 cents. You can swap these out here for any of these ones that are all 21 cents. So you have 5 different options. You can pick up any of these. The float is very low on these. However, they are old and they are very cheap, so they are easy to pick up. Like I said before, we have a 5% chance. However, if we do hit this, it's $488 in profit. Instead of picking up only 2 of these trade ups, we picked up 4 of them. Let's see what we can do. $15 per trade up. Let's see if we can hit some insane profit. And after this, we're still going to do another trade up at the end of this video, the biggest trade up we have ever done so far. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Give me that M4A4, please. Well, we knew that was going to come. Minus $14.93. Attempt number 2. Let's see that radiation hazard. 3, 2, 1. Come on, let's see it. Oh my god, no, we just hit it. $488 profit. $488 profit. We still have 2 more of these. This is insane. We are now at $800 with that radiation hazard hit. We still have 2 more of these trade ups that we already purchased. Let's see if we can hit another one. That would be insane. That's 5% chance, and we just hit it on our second try. If we do this again, this is going to be insane. I think the game's broken. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, minus $14.93. It's okay. We got our 4th and final trade up ready. If we continue the trend of what we just hit, the first time we hit the amber fade, then we hit the radiation, we hit the amber fade again. Let's see if we can go and hit that radiation and continue our streak. 3, 2, 1, go. That is not the radiation, minus $14.93. However, we still came out of this extremely profitable. Now, let's hop into one more trade up. The final trade up we got for this video is the biggest trade up we have done yet in this series, $189.37. It's 85% chance at profit, with the top option being $202 in profit. This one consists of 1 factory new UMP Wildchild StatTrak 0.03 float or lower. Then we got 3 P250 Visions StatTrak factory new at a 0.03 float or lower. And to finish it off, we got 6 UMP Wildchilds StatTrak minimal wear at a 0.096 float or lower. Like I said, 85% chance. The top option, $202 in the profit. Let's see if we can hit it. We have our trade up here and ready to go. We have 3 options that are all profitable. The worst option is minus $130. We do not want to see the op. Anything else is profitable. USPS, M4A4, or AK-47. Anything but the AWP. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Anything but the AWP, please. That is still profitable. $34.85 in the profit. Great way to finish off this video. I will be giving away this AWP Atheris. All you need to do is drop a comment down below on your favorite trade up of this entire series. Finished off last week's video with $843 in our balance. A couple episodes ago, I asked where we should end this series, and a lot of you suggested around the $500 mark. Since we're at already $800, we're going to finish off this week's episode with some more trade-ups and pick up some knives to finish off this series. Taking a look here at the first trade-up that we're going to do for this week's episode, we got 4 AUG Amber Slipstreams in factory new stat track at a .039 float or lower, and we got 6 P90 off-world stat track minimal wear at a .09 float or lower. This trade up cost $9.70. It is only 40% chance at profitability. However, if we do hit the best option, which is the op down here, it has a 12% and we are making $24.95. We can also pick up the Deagle light rail for $5 in profit. A lot of these options will lose us money. However, we do want to take some risks here. We are already way over the threshold that we wanted to do for this series, so we're going to do some trade ups here that are around that 50% chance and see if we can turn it into $1,000. Jumping over to CS, we picked up 2 of these trade ups and we're going to see if we can get profit. We want to see either of the AWPs or the Desert Eagle. Everything else will be a negative loss, so we do not want to see any of those other options. If we do hit the Nova, we will break even, only about 5 cents in the profit. However, everything else will be around $3 to $6 in the negative. So let's hope we can hit one of those AWPs. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Tech 9 bamboozled, one of the worst options, $6.82 in the negative. Jumping over to our second trade up here, let's see if we can hit it. 3, 2, 1, go. That right there is, once again, not a very good option, $7.03 in the negative. Jumping over to our second trade up here, this is another 40% chance at profit. This one, the best option is $35.71 with the ice cold in stat track factory new. It consists of 8 Mac 10 allures, stat track minimal wear, $1.36 at a .1 float or lower, and 2 M249 downtowns stat track factory new, $4.23 per unit at a .035 float or lower. You can also switch out any of these Mac 10s and pick up any of these other items in the Fracture collection. I would recommend any of these 2 or maybe even the Monster Call. Look for the ones with the good float and put them into the calculator to make sure it is still profitable. These are the best 2 options. However, we're going to see if we can pick up all the Mac 10s for the highest outcome and the most profit. Let's jump over to CS and see what we can do. Hopping back into CS2, we picked up 2 of these trade ups. Let's see if we can hit the ice cold on either of them. So far, our luck on this episode is not very good, but we will be cashing out a knife at the end of this episode. Let's see what we can do. We want that P250 or the ice cold. Either of those will be great profit. Obviously, the ice cold is $35 profit. It is a huge way to continue on this series. Let's see what we can do. 3, 2, 1, go. We'll take that. That is the second best option. That is $2.68 in the profit. Let's move on to the next one. We got our second one here. Ready? Let's see what we can do. 3, 2, 1, go. That is not a good outcome. That is the worst option, minus $10.54. Jumping over to the third and final trade up, this is an 85% chance trade up. We did this at the end of last week's episode. We hit the headshot. We are going to see if we can hit the Prince Stream or the M4A4. It consists of 1 UMP Wildchild factory new at a .03 float or lower, then 3 Vision P250s stat track factory new at a .03 float or lower. Then for the final 6 items, we can either pick up the Wild Child or the Wicked Sick. Both of them are around the same price range, minimal wear at a .096 or lower. Either of these that you can find with this float, you should pick up. They both will help with a profitable outcome. Even if you go with all of the more expensive option, it will still be 85% chance at profitability. Let's see if we can hit this and finish off this episode. We have our final trade up ready for this series. It has been a crazy series, only about 9 episodes to go from nothing to a knife. Let's see if we can finish this off with a profitable trade up. Let's see if we can hit that M4 for $160 in the profit. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's see the M4 to finish it off. Go. We hit a headshot again. Not the worst option, not the best option. $18.41 in the profit. We will take it and we will finish off on a good note. Now, let's pick up a knife. We have now completed the final episode of Nothing to a Knife. I've decided to actually go with 3 different knives instead of just one. One of these knives I will be giving away. The other 2 I plan on making some combos with in future videos. We are doing Nothing to a gloves in the next series, so I do think I can pick up some gloves that will match very nicely with some of these items that I did pick up. Now, let's cover the items I got. The first item that we got here is this gut knife phase 1 Doppler in factory new condition. It is not stat track, however in this inspect server it is. However, we'll look at my inventory here, and these are the 2 knives that I've picked up currently. This one will be the one that I will be giving away in a future video. This is one that I will be doing a combo on, and the final one here I will bring on screen. It is available in 5 days. It is $562. It is a Huntsman knife marble fade in factory new condition, and we'll inspect it here for you guys to see. And this is the other knife that we did pick up. So this is the third and final knife that will be available in 5 days. And as I said, we will be giving away that survival knife in a future video. I hope you guys enjoyed the entire Nothing to a Knife series. We've come a long way since the start of that series and the channel has grown a ton. I want to thank you guys all for the support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.